And I've got no color. God, I'm losing my fun right now. I swear to God.
Yep. Just doing it like we do.
Well, salutations. It's your old Power Revenge Creature. I guess you thought I was not coming back, but I'm back. And today, I have a most exciting unboxing. This is the second edition of my big box unboxing. Unfortunately, there won't be an actual unboxing because I got this box weeks ago, and by the time I got around to being ready to shoot a video for it, I'd already unboxed it. I couldn't wait anymore. But we're going to look at what was in the second big box. Thanks to Flea Dog once again. A huge shipment of Joes arrived, and we're going to take a look at what was in there right now. First of all, there were several figures from early 2000s Toys R Us exclusive sets. There were Shadow Guard, Crimson Guard, Ninjas, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, and Mutt and Junkyard. I forgot to get a picture of Junkyard, but here he is. Woof woof. There were modern era / 25th anniversary figures in the box as well. Spirit, Flint, Lieutenant Falcon, and Slipstream. Modern era 25th Cobras included Destro, Storm Shadow, and the oddly named Rip It. There were also some modern era / 25th Cobra troop builders, and those were Python Crimson Guard, Ninja Viper, Cobra Soldier, and Cobra Diver. There were also some odd Cobras in the box as well, including Wraith, a character created for the modern comics. Very Iron Man influenced. He even looks like Tony Stark. Nemesis Enforcer, a weird creature first introduced in the 1987 animated G.I. Joe the movie. And Allison Duty. Duty. There was also this odd crocodile that I thought was Crocmaster's, but he's clearly made out of a different material. This looks more like a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. All of the figures were piled into this really cool collector's case. I mean, just look at this art. This thing came out obviously in 1984, and they didn't even do the Ram or the Mobat. There's just a generic motorcycle and generic tank. But I'd never had this collector's case as a kid, and I'm glad I have it now because I think it's pretty cool. And under all this goodness were the vehicles. The Sigma 6 Dragonhawk was in there. This is a really great vehicle, but since it doesn't fit into a real American hero mythos, I won't be adding it to the collection. So Jen, I hope you've got space on your shelf. There was a Cobra Rattler. Some parts weren't in the box, but they are on the way. This isn't the original 1984 Rattler. This is a 2008 Target exclusive reissue, but that's okay with me. Still, one of my favorite toys. I can't tell for sure, but this Python Conquest looks like it also may be a Target exclusive, but I need to do a little more research. Also, it had 6 yellow missiles including, and only needs 4, as it has a pair of gray bombs that usually go on it, but I can find those pretty easily. Here's the Hiss 4, which I don't really like, but do have nostalgia for this era, as I was at the peak of my Joe buying, so I'm kinda glad this goofy version was in there. And finally, the one thing that rises above all else, all other items in this box, is this. The 1986 Cobra Night Raven. Now, it's not 100% complete. It's missing the fighter pod, the 2 missile pods, and 1 landing gear cover. But I'll be able to complete it soon. And when I do, yo Joe! Now, the last thing I want to show is the carded figures, of which there were a few. Zartan and Crocmaster from the 25th series. The Toys R Us exclusive Firefly from Rise of Cobra, and another Firefly, this one from the 2010 Pursuit of Cobra line. A figure that originally evaded me when these figures launched in 2010, as you can see in another one of my videos. Which means I missed out on Alley Viper, Beachhead, and Firefly.
A bill of particulars that I've never quite had the courage to
and I don't even care so much for the Firefly, but I want him because everybody else wants him. I didn't care for that figure back then, but I'm glad I do have him now, as I think he's an alright figure. Interesting design. From the 30th anniversary line, there's Lifeline, whose package art makes him a dead ringer for my friend Kevin. I mean, look at this. It's freaky. Seriously. Weird. And finally, the much unloved, cross-eyed Joe Colton from the G.I. Joe Retaliation line. I guess Bruce Willis was such a dick to the designers, it's their way of sticking it to the man. Wow, this is a fugly head sculpt. The overall buck is decent, so maybe he'll make a good custom. And on that sour note, we will wrap up our look at my second big box G.I. Joe unboxing. Once again, provided to the archive by the most excellent Flea Dog, and I cannot say enough to thank her for all the great work and donations and things that she's done to help bolster the archive here at Revenge Creature headquarters. Well, once again, I'm Revenge Creature. Be sure to support the show, subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we will see you back here very soon for another look at toys, toys, toys. As always, I'm your old power Revenge Creature saying, Osquinoxo! And on that sour note, we shall wrap up our look at my second big...